All right, boys, we got something very interesting this morning. Now, I didn't expect to wake up not showered. I'm sitting on the bed currently, and I found something. Well, I didn't find it. I was on my. I picked up my phone to check my notifications this morning to see if there were any emails from any college professors that I needed to keep in mind. Within my searching, I saw that Star Wars Theory had live streamed recently. He made Vader. I don't remember the subtitle, but he made the Vader fan film. So I'd been following this project for a while. I had no idea how to keep up with it other than to like search it every once in a while on YouTube. And it just kind of left my mind completely for a long time. This video appears called Scene 38 Reimagined. Now, if you're not a hardcore Star Wars fan, I don't know if you care. Do you even care about this? Scene 38 Reimagined is fucking amazing, and if you haven't seen it, you should totally go and watch it because holy crap. Oh my god. This is what... Okay, Scene 38 Reimagined. I'm going to grab my lightsaber for this because I'm actually kind of excited about it. I have it pulled up here. I just want to talk about how fucking amazing it is, but also kind of how janky it is because it is a little janky at times, and I appreciate the jank. So I'm going to hit play on the video, and we're going to kind of go through this together. I'm very excited. That's no more. It's a space station. Okay, so it begins. It begins with a wide shot of what looks to be Alderaan. I can't remember if that's actually Alderaan from the original film, but it looks to be Alderaan, and next to it is the Death Star. And so immediately it sets the tone. We're on the fucking Death Star. Get with the program. Okay, we with the program. I'm with the program. All right, I'm back on the program. Just gonna let it play. Cut out a lot of this stuff.
I want to go with this. Destiny lies along a different path. Force will be with you always.
Obi-Wan is here. I must face him alone.
So now we're cutting to footage from the OG. I just wanted to... That's for syncing purposes. And lightsaber 1. Or Ben's lightsaber. I should have said Ben's lightsaber. What the fuck am I doing? This was my favorite part. So you get Darth Vader being a badass. You got Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Uses the Force to grab his freaking lightsaber. This is insane. And now we have a mix of New Age effects. Looks really, really good. I'm just going to pause there because fucking lightsabers are the coolest sci-fi weapon that I've ever known. But freaking lightsabers, man, like these weapons are the coolest sci-fi weapons. I don't even think they're sci-fi. Are lightsabers sci-fi or are they fantasy? Because they should be freaking fantasy. These things are freaking great. Oh my god. And okay, here's the thing I love about this guy's work here. The person or the people involved in this worked tirelessly. It looks like they cut out Ben Kenobi, or at least his face. I hate the mic, I'm sorry. It looks like they cut him out and put Alec Guinness's face on a new model of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or like a new guy, you know, who's a little bit younger who can like do the physicality. Spoilers, even though we haven't gotten into the best part of the video yet. Jesus Christ. But the lightsaber ignitions in here are so good, and they look really good. Because in Star Wars, it wasn't A New Hope, it was Star Wars. In Star Wars, the lightsabers were a little thin, and they were kind of weak, meaning that Darth Vader and Alec Guinness, David Prowse, I think was in the Darth Vader costume. Both actors couldn't like slash lightsabers together. They couldn't interact in a way that was, you know, as fast and as intense as the prequels. Now back then, that didn't matter, okay? Because we didn't have context for how Anakin became Darth Vader. how Jedi used to fight. I mean, as the films progressed from 77, from original Star Wars, for those of you purists, there was no prequel. There was no plan. There was, the combat would get better in each movie, but even so, in the first one it was kind of because the lightsabers couldn't collide with each other safely. They would break if someone clashed too hard. So, yeah. I think this fixes that problem, and you're about to see why. So we got epic shots. I love the music they chose.
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, God.
I love the music they chose because it's very reminiscent of Episode 3. Now, as you can see here, we're getting into some hardcore lightsaber stuff.
Your powers are weak, old man.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Then I will show you the true nature of the Force.
Holy crap. I forgot. This part gets me every time. And he's on fire. I love that. Everyone comments that he's on fire, but like, it's Darth Vader on fire. What more do you want? And this combat is so good. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to pause it yet. Okay, I can pause now. All right, so now we cut back to the merry gang of rebels here, and it's original footage from the original film. Now, here's the thing about the lightsaber combat. It's blowing my mind because I can't tell. I remember watching early renderings of this. The guy, fxitinpost, that is the owner of this content. I'm going to post a link down below because it's actually really awesome. Here's the thing that I absolutely cannot tell that enhances this for me. In this scene specifically, I can't tell if they're real actors in costumes duking it out with lightsabers, or if they're complete CG renders of dudes fighting. Because if it's the latter, holy crap, Disney needs to take notes, seriously, and probably peaking my audio levels, but Disney needs to take notes because they're sucking right now. Their lightsaber combat kind of sucks. Anyway. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's so good because I can't tell at this point whether they're real people or just CG people. So, good on you.
Yes. C-3PO, you copy? Yes, sir. Are you safe? For the moment. We're in the main hangar across the ship.
Nice, come on.
It's them. Slap them.
Certainly has courage.
Good will it do us if he gets himself killed. Come on.
Okay, now we're in a new part. So this hallway scene.
There is no escape.
I can't tell if there are actually like people who did like motion capture or if it's just like that's CG. This has to all be CG. Or like a Cinema 4D situation. Like oh god. That's so dope. It's so cool. I'm no CG expert, but I do watch the Corridor Crew channel from time to time, the Corridor Digital guys. And they do stuff
Seems okay if we can get
that
to it.
kind of is similar to this, like on a daily basis. Oh, now we're back to lightsaber combat. Looks really good.
Now's our chance, go.
Come on, R2. We're going.
Again, the music choice. So good. And just the shots they chose. It's so good. It's a really good hero shot of Ben right there. I love how they... Oop. I love that. Because that's... Oh, man. It just enhances it so much. And there are these little intercut moments now between the original footage and the newly constructed, like, CG footage. I think if the people spent more time with it to, like, degrade it to the quality of the 1970s footage, or use, like, that cinema grain... Oh. I should... Darth Vader is...
Run.
He doesn't move. And that's the end of that. That's so good. I'm gonna leave it up because fxitinpost. There's his logo. Or their logo. I don't know if it's a he, she, they, whatever. I'm not sitting here trying to be a bad person. Final thoughts. Disney needs to work on hiring more people like this to make Star Wars content that actually matters. Like, here's the thing. If they took this footage, okay, and they took A New Hope, the movie, and they put it together to make a re-release of the original film with this new scene, minus all the bullshit that George Lucas put in there, because I know original prints of the film exist, and I've seen one, and it's really fucking awesome. Like, it's much better than any of the Blu-rays that you could watch. Any of the Blu-ray copies or the DVD special copies. It's so much better. It's so much better. But anyway, this is better than any of the Disney shit. This is on par with, or maybe even a step above, the Vader fan film by Star Wars Theory. Now, again, the only way I saw that this was completed was through Star Wars Theory's channel, so I'll link to Star Wars Theory and the video that we just watched together. Good God, like this fucking video is so good. So I'm gonna go put a blade in the lightsaber, and I'm gonna go swinging around for an hour or two. So yeah, if only I had my freaking friends here. They have lightsabers too. I'd love to play lightsabers with my friends again. That'd be exciting.